If you are new to programming or finding it challenging to build programming logic, then this video is for you. Do wait till the end of this video. I will share the technique and process that you should follow to improve your programming logic skills. This is going to be a knowledge-packed video. Do not forget to take notes and turn on the subtitles if you want to. Let's get started. I will start with the 8 things that you should absolutely do if you want to be an expert in building programming logic. Irrespective of the programming language, it is essential to make sure that you understand the programming fundamentals. Understanding the basics will help you write the building blocks of the program. This is another very important thing that many aspiring coders choose to ignore. The logic here is very simple. If you want to be a great coder, you will have to be surrounded by like-minded people, and doing this will make sure you get the right feedback from the community. You will also learn and understand the thought process of the coders in your community. There are many online coding forums on Reddit and Facebook where people share their code and ask for feedback. Join a few of them, be active for a few weeks and see the difference. You will learn a lot about programming logic if you spend some time analyzing the code written by someone else. This point is related to the previous one. Spend some time analyzing someone else's code. By doing this, you will understand how others are thinking and building programming logic. While analyzing, ask yourself why they are writing the code this way. The answer to your question will lead you one step ahead of others. Try it out and you can thank me later. Try to solve as many puzzles as you can. This may not help you directly in writing programming logic. However, solving puzzles will condition your mind to think like a programmer. If you become good at problem solving, you will be able to build programming logic in your mind even before starting to write the code. There are many resources available online related to solving puzzles. Google it and pick the one you like. This is the best way to get started building programming logic. Pick a problem statement to write a programming logic. Instead of writing code directly in the editor, grab a pen and paper to scribble your code. Writing the code directly in the editor will distract you with syntactical errors. This is the reason why using pen and paper works for beginners. Ignore the syntax errors and put the logic on the paper. Using the flowchart will help you visualize the flow of the program. This approach will work best when you use it with the pen and paper method. Before starting to write a code, create a flowchart of the logic on the piece of paper. Once the flowchart is ready, you can then write the code. If you want to learn how to create a flowchart, let me know in the comments below. Follow all the above steps and practice to build your programming logic. Solve as many programming problems as possible every day. If you do not practice, it will be impossible for you to improve your programming logic. Practicing daily will help you understand your shortcomings and improve on them. Hence, it is very important to practice daily to improve. Patience is the key here. Based on my programming experience, I can tell you that it is not difficult to build programming logic. When I first started, I was clueless for initial 3 to 4 months. I could not understand even the basics of programming. However, I was determined to understand the concepts and learn to build programming logic. I did not lose hope. I had the patience to practice daily. And now, I am in a position where I can write complex programming logic. I am not boasting here. I just want to say that if I can do it, if millions of other programmers can do it, then even you can learn to build programming logic. Now, I will show you the steps that you should follow to build logic for any problem statement. If you correctly apply this approach, it will be very easy for you to build programming logic. Follow this simple 5-step process. Let's say you have been asked to write a program to calculate average of 10 numbers and display it on the output screen. By the way, if you are finding this video helpful, encourage me to create more videos like this by clicking the like and subscribe button. The first step I will do is to read the problem statement. If the problem statement is too big, read it as many times as you need to understand it. This is very important because you won't be able to solve a problem if you do not understand it. Now you may ask, isn't it common sense? It is. But many students do not follow this step. They directly start writing the code without even understanding the problem. The second step is to break the problem statement into multiple parts. In our example, we can break the problem statement into 4 parts. Part 1. Declare all the required variables. Part 2. Accept input data from the user. Part 3. Create a function to calculate an average of 10 numbers. And Part 4. Display the result on the output screen. Breaking the problem statement into multiple parts will simplify it. The third step is to create a flowchart based on the previous step. A flowchart is a pictorial representation of the program flow in a sequential order. Creating a flowchart will allow you to visualize the entire problem statement. This is another crucial step as it makes clear in your mind what needs to be done. Create a flowchart for all the parts and merge it. Once the flowcharts are created, the fourth step is to write programs for each flowchart. This is where your fundamentals of programming will come into the picture. The fifth and last step is to merge the program code. By now, you have done the majority of work. Simply merge all the code together in the sequence. Follow this simple framework and see how this makes a difference in your logic building ability. If you found this video helpful, you can thank me by commenting below. And do not forget to click the like and subscribe button. Thank you.